Hey everybody, today I'm going to be doing a review of the Fanxin Lingshuang 3x3. I believe I pronounced that correctly, but just in case, feel free to correct me. So, pretty much this cube is brand new out of the box. I threw some Lubics in there really quickly and did some really basic tensioning. I didn't sit here for minutes and minutes tensioning it perfectly. It's pretty basic tensions. I mean, the corner cutting is good, but it's not like really dialed in. So a lot of people have been wondering about this cube, and I figured that since I have it, it would be a good idea for me to do a review of one so you guys can get an idea of what you're getting yourself into, or so you can see what this cube is all about. So we'll start off with the box. It's a very basic box, but I like it because it stands out. It's a little bit different from the usual kind of like Moyu boxes. So you have a picture of the cube here, picture of the mechanism right on the back, another picture. Basic stuff, and then another Fanxin logo on top. So you get a pamphlet inside, but not going to go into that. So moving back onto the cube, the one gripe I had about it off the bat is the pink side versus red. I mean, the pink is kind of, it looks kind of reddish on video, but it's kind of a light pink in person. Other than that, the colors are very nice. I like the blue and the yellow, the orange and the green. All very nice colors. Show you checkerboard so you can see the contrast. I mean, the pink and the orange are pretty distinguishable. The blue and the green contrast is amazing. The pink to orange is pretty distinguishable, like I said, but I would prefer to have a red. Maybe in the future they'll be releasing that. I don't know. I haven't heard any news of that as of yet. The first issue with this cube that's sort of a hit or miss with people is the center caps falling off. This cube isn't as bad, but I've had the white center fall off. So let's see if I like do some random turns. See, nothing's fallen off yet. So this one's not very bad. I had the white one fall off briefly earlier. But yeah, seems like we're in good shape. So worst case, if you have that issue, you cut a square sheet of a little piece of paper in the size of a square, or the shape of a square, the size of the centerpiece, and you want to put it in between the centerpiece and the center cap to create a tighter seal, which will solve your problem, and that way your caps are not glued. You'll still be able to remove them. So that's your easiest solution, which will take maybe 2 minutes to do. So it's very easy if you have that issue, so don't worry. I'll show you guys the mechanism up close. This cube does come with a lubricant that I cleaned out. It's very, very oily and surprisingly thick. The lubricant actually was not bad, but I cleaned it out anyway. So stock for stock, the Lubics surprisingly did not feel much different. It looks like there was maybe like a shock oil in there before or something like that. So here's a corner piece. You can see there's some slight ridges and stuff on the corners. Kind of like a Zanchi design is kind of like what it reminds me of. And then we have the edge, which also has like a track. And then a torpedo. Centerpiece. Interesting design. I like how the edge fits right in with the centerpiece. It's a cool design. Very, very smooth. And then just basic core. I'm gonna go ahead and reassemble this and show you some of the performance. This cube is only $5.95, and honestly, for that price, I mean, I've used the Yushin Fire, I've used the Guanlong, and I think this one is the best by far, actually. The Fire feels a little bit flimsy to me, and the Guanlong is good, but it feels kind of cheap. And this one has the characteristics of actually a relatively expensive cube. I mean, it has a dense center, which if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I'm a fan of the dense center. It just makes the cube feel more quality to me and more like novelty and just like sturdy. I mean, you can see just doing that sexy move. I mean, this is a $6 cube and you're getting this level of performance. I mean, the corner cutting isn't like insane. I mean, it's 45. That's just stealing tension a little bit, but on some sides I can get 45. So once I go through and tension a little bit below 45. Can do that. So like I said, I still need tension a little bit, but I don't really lock up on this cube. So the corner cutting isn't really a huge issue, but it could be better, and it can be adjusted a little bit more. So I'll probably play with that a little bit more after the video. But layer rotations, extremely smooth. I mean, like, so smooth. Even out of the box, it's incredible. I mean, it's just so smooth, and it just glides. Super easy to like handle. I rarely lock up on this cube, but whenever I do, it's usually because I'm trying to go too fast, and I get a slight kind of corner cutting issue. So I think that once I tension this cube, it'll be better. But once again, we need to come back to the point, this is a $6 cube competing, in my opinion, with like $15 cubes. So, I mean, it's pretty darn good. I mean, like, I was blown away by the performance of this cube. I really was. So what I'll do, mix it up a little bit, showing you guys just some turns. So you can see the cube all mixed up, and I'll do just a slow turning, smooth solve. I'm doing it through the camera, so it's not going to be as good, but so yeah, guys, we're already coming up on 7 minutes, so I wanted to cut this one short. But pretty much that's my overview and review of the Fanxin Lingshuang 3x3. I'll have a link in the description box down below if you're interested in this item. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to leave me a comment, shoot me an email, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But yeah, guys, in conclusion, insanely impressed with this cube. Fanxin has released a Pyraminx, a timer, a 4x4, and a 5x5, which I'll be getting soon, and a few other things. So I've heard they're an older company, but they're kind of like redoing their product line. So I've been very impressed so far. Their timers are good quality. I like their Pyraminx, so I'll be reviewing all that shortly. But yeah, here's the 3x3 overview. Hope you all enjoyed it. See you on the next video.